Hello, everyone. Here, Friday night, another episode of our live stream, weekly live stream, episode number 38, which happened to be DC's H. While we wait for Eris, I want to introduce you guys our panel for tonight. We have Fabio from Five Figures, my friend.
What's up? Thank you for having me. What's going on, guys?
We have Mr. Easy Collectibles.
EA Sports. It's in the
It's in the
game.
We have Mr. Josh Martinez from Comic Concepts.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
And we have Mr. Desi, I'm going to guess your last name, Rodriguez, from Metamorphic.
It's I can't even do the EA thing, but thank you for having me. Great to be here.
How dare you?
That's kind of hard.
Broke the chain of command.
Sports.
EA
It's in the game.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
It's in the game,
tried.
man. I wanna play
What he
it again
said.
now. All right. Well, we start like this, like crazy, like every Friday. While we're waiting for my friend Eris from Cisco Cantina, I want to say hello to everyone on the chat as usual. We have to Catherine in the house, Primetime Reviews. We have Shane Despain. We have Kine 10, Bob Dylan, Sinister SMR, Ramstein Fan 79. We have Nifty 007. We have Jay-Z, Joanne Ladacauser,
Yeah, we got Jay-Z in the chat. Y'all, what up,
the
Jay-Z?
collector number 1, Andrew Gibo, and who else we have? Max Gigdom. We have KG Collector, KG in the house, and Derek Sandoval, Pedro Tobias, and everyone watching around the world. Let's get ready to rumble. Anyway,
It got quieter.
I don't know. Everyone was like, rumble.
It's a dramatic pause.
I know, right? That's so dramatic.
He was falling.
How you doing, guys? How is your end of the week going? Nothing. You guys don't do nothing for a living. You just
How about that?
Oh,
Happy
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Halloween, Happy everything. The year's almost over,
Happy holidays.
and with the year almost over, we should expect a lot of shit coming.
Yeah.
So, but before I start with the topics, because I actually, believe it or not, I'm prepared for tonight. I'm prepared. But believe it or not, our friend Josh from Comic Concepts is going to have a special sale for you guys, the viewers of the show. So he's going to give the details in the next few minutes. So if you want to share this with your friend, significant other, or whoever, make sure you do it, because you guys going to have a small window to buy anything in stock at a discount price. You want to give a hint how much the discount is going to be, Josh, for the people?
No.
Or you
Nope.
want to
They're
wait
gonna
a
stick
little bit
around.
longer? You need to.
They're
stick
going to
around.
wait, and then just know that everything in stock, statues, figures, art prints, everything is fair game. So take a look. Maybe plan for that, because not everything has a lot of stock. There are plenty of one stock left items. Yeah. Just actually, the only thing I will say is during the time, and I'll tell you why we didn't have any Black Friday sales. Our apply coupon button at checkout is broken, of course. And our coder is no longer with us because I got rid of them,
Somebody got fired.
which is why it's broken.
And
So
Now your
coder's
camera
getting to your
disappeared.
camera.
So
during that
the
window,
code is broken. The camera is broken. Is your mic working?
Wait, can you hear me?
No, we can hear you. Yeah, but
Okay,
we cannot
so
see you. So
You don't
something
need to
else
see
is
my
broken.
face. I'll fix that. But while you don't need to see my face, so while that is going on the sale, all I ask is do not touch any pre-orders for the window. It's going to be open for about 20 minutes after the live stream, or maybe like 20 minutes before the live stream ends. We'll open it just so we can watch and see what goes out of stock, because I'm kind of
Right.
like interested.
It's gonna be interesting. So you have only small time to get what you. If you're looking for a statue, this is your chance because you can get some discount.
So
he
make
will say
notes.
how much.
So just make notes of what's in stock because all of it is going to be discounted the same rate. And I'm not telling you what's low stock or not. Just better go
do
for
it.
it.
Do it. I want to give a shout out to my friend Will Foxification in the house. So he's asking Josh needs to ship my J&D Joker without a hole in the chick.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna open his specifically and just like take a
Damage
thumbtack
it.
and put a hole in it. Just Will's.
Oh God, just Will's. Okay, so let's start right with the first topic, right? So do you hear, Josh? I'm gonna start with Josh on this one. Do you hear
Yes.
anything about about Ahsoka, Darth Maul, Iron Man, and Pennywise? Because Sideshow apparently they changed all of them the shipping date to December 2021. So that's a good sign if you've been waiting like us for like 50 years for the figures. So I know that you guys get stuff from Sideshow, you guys get
Well,
different.
Sideshow, yeah. So Sideshow's like the exclusive distributor of North America. So anyone who sells in North America legally has to go through Sideshow. That's their contract and partnership, and we actually greatly appreciate that because Sideshow gives us the opportunity to order Hot Toys, bring it to you guys, and even get replacement parts, which is incredibly useful. By the way, as many of you have already experienced, anytime you get a paint rub or anything like that, we're able to replace that no problem, which is pretty sweet. I was literally on my phone looking because I'm going to tell you right now if I got any notifications for the figures you just mentioned.
Right, so we have Ahsoka shipping December.
Ahsoka.
We have Darth Maul Clone Wars shipping in December. We have this guy also shipping in December. And we have Will's favorite and my favorite, Pennywise.
Not a single one. I didn't get a notification on any of them.
Oh God, come on, man!
I didn't-
Don't
well,
break
you
our
know-
heart.
You
You're
know how
supposed
it
to tell us
goes.
yes. You're supposed to tell
No.
us yes. It's coming. No, but we understand. We understand.
Yeah,
I'm
Josh,
not
it's
gonna
your
lie.
I mean, we
But they arrive so suddenly. Like no one even knows. Like there are probably people watching in the stream right now that don't even realize I just sent Spider-Gwen invoices. Spider-Gwen just showed up out of nowhere in North America.
really.
Yeah, she showed up today. So that's in stock actually right now. Just in case anyone's making
Just a
notes.
heads up.
I literally put it
Shameless
in
plug.
stock 10 minutes ago.
Wow. So it's in stock, and you have a sale after the stream.
Yeah.
And you guys need to continue watching because he will say how much is going to be the discount and the window that you're going to have to to buy anything you want. Anything in stock. In stock. So probably I'm gonna have my robots ready and start buying stuff and then resell it in the aftermarket.
There's actually a listing that says easy for a day. And
Easy.
You should give them 50% off of that because that is an expensive price to pay.
Well, it's on sale, so it's not.
Easy may be my name, but it's not as easy as it. It's harder than you think. That I shouldn't continue with.
Stop talking.
You tried. It's fine.
Oh God,
I
you guys
just-
are starting. But I mean, we have. I think I shared this on Wednesday on our brand new show Between Collectors. If you guys haven't checked it out, you should. Who's calling? You guys hear that? Somebody's calling somebody. I don't know. So maybe somebody forgot their phone. So we have some news about Ahsoka. Based on what we were told, we should see Ahsoka coming. We actually got a date, but I don't know. Again, this is just take it with a grain of salt because this can change. But according to what we heard, it's gonna be December 18th or 17th, one of those days. So
If this doesn't happen, Dante,
you guys,
prepare
I know,
for
I'm
riots.
gonna have to get ready for the
Pitchforks, fires,
for the
crucifixion.
crucifixion. But let me ask you this question, guys. So there was one tease the other day, and we were talking backstage before going live about this thing here. So Blitzway teases the Ecto 1 Masterpiece series that is coming next. Well, it's coming actually December this year. which is December already. So what is your hope in terms of seeing this particular crew, reissue, re-release, or whatever? Who wants to start on this one?
I'll go. I haven't seen the movie yet. But I would love Blitzway to reissue the original set because I missed out on it and I need it so bad. I didn't pick up the Ecto one either because I don't have them. Now with this issue of the new movie vehicle, I definitely want the what do you call it? The Ghostbusters set, but we'll see what happens.
Easy. What do you think? Do you think we're gonna get these guys? And I've mentioned this before because actually it was a few live streams ago. I think we spoke about this. What are the chances that we're gonna see these guys reissued? And when they teased that picture with the Ecto one, I was thinking,
You got the
either
guys there.
right? Either they're gonna give us the older version or the older characters, or they're gonna reissue this as well. What do you think?
So it's definitely going to be a new release because that's obviously the newer movie and the newer dudes standing there. And I don't think Blitzway is going to be on that reissue game. I think they're better than that. This to me it's a really recent release. These guys, to me, as far as how often Blitzway releases figures or stuff. But this new Ecto 1 and this new set, I think it's totally going to be awesome because Blitzway has, if not, they're sometimes above likeness to Hot Toys. Sometimes they do a lot better than you think. Like when you go and you see like, whoa, this isn't Hot Toys, this is someone else. Yeah, Blitzway does stuff like that. They do really good head sculpts and likenesses. And even through statues, they got their astronaut line too. I think it was the astronaut line.
Yeah, they do the astronaut. Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They really do amazing. I'm actually not going to cut you off. I'll talk after.
No, you can go ahead and because I was just finishing it off, but you can go ahead and explain that too. Because
It has to be cut off.
So, I mean, Blitzway is one of those companies I have a lot of respect for because they kind of came into the game. I'm pretty sure they just started with the Ghostbusters, right? Was that one of their first, or they had original concepts that just didn't make it?
That was their first. That's the first time I've seen that.
And a lot of people didn't order because, they didn't trust in the company's ability to actually release what they showed. And they did it above and beyond. And they're just one of those companies that was able to somehow get into 6-scale figures, statues, vehicles, and they're just killing it. Even they did Voltron. Did you see the Voltron that splits up into all the different characters? They're kind of diving into everything, and they're hitting the detail in final production every time.
Even the collabs with Prime 1. Josh,
yeah.
you're probably familiar.
Oh, yeah. Hello, Prime
collab,
1.
Both Jokers, Dark Knight Joker and Phoenix Joker, both spectacular likenesses on statues.
Yeah.
And so
I noticed on the head too, though, the texture, they add their faces look like they're so real. The texture on them so much better than Hot Toys. I feel.
I mean, you look at
the eyes.
Their face, you look at their faces. You can see it looks like sweat or something.
Yeah.
The texture,
I missed out on these.
What are your thoughts, Desi?
These are amazing. This is one of my favorite movies as a kid, the original, right? So I definitely missed out on these, right? I should have gotten them. If they re-release them, I'm not asking them to because, I don't like re-releases unless they change something. But if they do, I would totally get them. Right?
Oh yeah, this will be a good chance for everyone who missed out, including myself.
And a lot of people missed out on this because it wasn't that many.
So I can see them reissuing a set like this simply because it was one of their first pieces and they weren't really well known. I could imagine them being very successful. I could also imagine them not because they want to maintain, I don't want to say respect. That sounds kind of crappy, but they want to maintain that rarity of what they sell. You look at all their designer figures and they're going for gangbusters on eBay and stuff like that, but they're not going to reissue them because they were designer collectibles for a limited time. The only issue that they had was with the Ecto 1, and even though it was incredible, I think they went for the realism a little too hard because remember how big and heavy that box was? That piece was gigantic. And it limited a lot of people from purchasing it because
was the car actually metal?
I think they used die cast, right? They used
I'm pretty sure
die cast
the
pieces.
car was die cast, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I
it was
can't-
really friggin' heavy, and it was way too expensive to ship. So I could see them like coming back and doing like what Hot Toys did with the DeLorean and making it, plastic and a hell of a lot more lightweight. Maybe it'll be like the light. We'll call it the light version, the light Ecto. But
Ecto
I don't know,
Light.
Ecto Light,
Ecto Light.
Diet
Light.
Dr. Ecto.
Yeah.
Diet Ecto.
But I mean, I'm gonna look it up right now. You guys can keep talking. I'm looking. Actually, I found it.
No, but
Yeah, that was fast.
But
So
like,
The box size was 56 inches long, 25 inches wide, and 23 inches tall. That's beyond oversized. And it was 70 pounds. That's a
Good God.
huge
Wow.
piece.
Wow.
It was $1,400, and then it probably cost like $600 to ship.
Yeah, but see, that's so kind of them because then you get the box, right? And you take the product out, you put like a mantle over it, and you've got a coffee table.
Or you could live in the box because you couldn't afford anything else.
Honestly, personally, I just would love to see this. I have a feeling that they're gonna do the older version of the characters.
Yeah.
Because it will make sense, right? If you watch, I haven't seen the movie, but I'm assuming. I would love to see that. Definitely, I will get it if they reissue this. 100%. How much is the Ecto one going currently though? It's going a lot of money, probably, right?
I don't know, because again, that shipping just puts it over the edge.
Mhm.
I'll tell you right now.
Probably as much as the Ecto one.
It is going for
A lot of money.
a lot of
Oh, it says that can't be real. It's saying the last one sold for like 3K, 4.2K,
I'd kind of believe it.
750. That's insane. I passed on so many of these.
You have been shunned. Go back into the darkness.
Dang. I hope they
Dang.
reissue some of this.
Some single songwriter said 3,000 was the cheapest he's seen.
Wow.
Wow.
Darth Maul says 4,000 to 5,000.
No, I'm looking at sold
4,000.
listings. I'm looking at sold listings. The cheapest one sold for $27.29 plus $700 shipping.
Damn, that's
I
expensive.
bet that
Huge
thing had
piece.
real cloth seats.
leather. Real leather.
Right.
Leather
You can actually drive it.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
If you leave it sitting too long, the carburetor gets dirty and you got to clean it out.
You gotta start it every now and then.
You got to start it every now and then. Leave it on
The
a
wheels
trickle
get
starter.
Yeah, Big Bad
So-
Toy Store had it for $4 shipping, but they jacked the price up because it was so massive. And I'm not
Yeah,
saying
they're
that to be mean.
drop
That's their deal. They offer guaranteed pricing, but the shipping's definitely in there.
Yeah.
So let me ask
Like-
you this. So, go ahead, Izzy. Go ahead. Finish your
No, I
thought.
was just saying about Big Bad. They like J&D, the recent release, the statues, some of them are like double the price, but they're like, hey, $4 shipping. And you're like, I'll do it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Hold on a second.
You gotta be careful though, because you're paying tax on that shipping now.
Josh, wait a
Yo.
second. I think I'm getting a call from someone.
Oh,
I don't
no.
know. I think it's a Hot Toys wizard.
Oh, I bet.
Oh!
Hey!
The
We got
Hot Toys
the
wizards
all
have arrived.
Jawa egg
What's
juice,
up?
baby. What's up, guys? How's it going?
What's going on
What's up,
there?
dude?
Friday night.
It's good to be here on a Friday night, man.
Yes,
Talking about
Cheers.
hot toys. This is exactly where I need to be.
I know. And you know what's funny? And I was telling these guys behind before we started the live stream. This is the first time in a while that it's only us in a live stream. Right? It's been a long while. Obviously Josh is taking Sergio's place right now because Sergio is working. Shout out to my boy Sergio from GEMIITOYS. If you haven't followed him, make sure you do because he does amazing tours. He's in Japan. He goes to Toy Sapiens. We really miss Sergio. So hopefully soon he will join us.
He has beautiful hair.
He has beautiful hair too.
Almost as good as mine.
So I think Eris came at the right time. Always he likes to make that type of
Never late. Always on
right,
time.
introduction, I guess.
He's like
So-
Gandalf.
Talking about that, that live stream that we were the other day, man. That was amazing with the Hot Toys Wizard, and
Oh, you like that one? He just like popped up out of nowhere.
Out of
I
nowhere.
missed something.
Out of
It
nowhere.
was like I thought
Never
someone
know.
was hacking into my computer, and then all of a sudden, this guy that looks like Gandalf comes up. I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" Now look, I will tell you that sometimes a Hot Toys wizard, look, he could show up and look like Julia Roberts, baby. So you have no idea,
I
the
hope
Hot
not.
Toys could also
Julia
show up
Roberts.
looking like a clone trooper. You never know.
He goes wherever he wants to be.
He said Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts. God.
I want to know where I got these scars.
Terry's.
All right, let me ask this question to the people on the chat. Do you guys want to see the Hot Toys Wizard? Say yes
Dear
or no in the
God.
chat.
I say, well, it depends. Is it Julia Roberts or is it going to be, Gandalf or Harrison
Ooh.
Ford or
Oh, man.
Grogu?
Do you have like a bunch of wigs next to you? Is that how this works?
Look, I have no
is
control over this
doppelganger.
Hot Toys wizard. I really don't. He just kind of pops up out of nowhere.
Oh God.
So we were before you arrived, Aries, we were talking about the Ghostbusters, the Blitzway Ghostbusters with Ecto-1 and the crew, right?
Mhm.
So I'm gonna ask this question to you guys, right? What is the Grail piece that you would like to get?
Hmm.
And I'm gonna start with Desi. So I'm just gonna put Desi on the spot.
All right, no problem. Hot Toys?
Anything. Statues, Hot Toys, any Grail piece that you would like to get.
Hmm.
All right, I'll give you two answers. One because one most people won't know one. But
And why?
Going Hot Toys, I'd probably say Han from Episode 4 because I missed out on him, right? But real Grail, probably a custom Rain Man Dracula from the Francis Ford Coppola Gary Oldman.
Mm.
So
Mm.
that's a real Grail.
That's a good one. That's a good one. What about you, Mr. Concepts?
So, Grail. I'm gonna try to say like a couple because there's no like one Grail, and these are pieces that I own. I make sure that I can
Look
sell
at
everything
this
off to get
guy.
my Grails.
I own
Hot
my
Toys?
Grail.
I own my Grails.
Oh, you want a grill? Hold on, let me open my closet.
God.
All right, go ahead.
No, honestly, for Hot Toys, I have to say it's my Jack Sparrow DX15. That is my absolute favorite Hot Toys.
I'm sorry.
I-
just do it to your ears.
I took that thing to Comic-Con, and there was like a Jack Sparrow, like perfect cosplayer, and he was taking pictures with it. And that was just like one of my favorite moments. I love the movie, and I love the piano music, which I attempted to learn and was terrible. And for licensed statue, I want to say it's either the Doflamingo by Jim A. Palace or the Sideshow Spider-Man Legendary Scale. Because with the Sideshow piece specifically, I can't believe like how well they did the piece. They literally sculpted the anatomy of a human figure, and then they tailored an actual spider suit around it.
Wait,
And it's got to be like one of my it is my favorite Spider-Man piece of all time.
which Spider-Man?
The Legendary Scale. So the lights aren't on, but it's like, oh no!
Camera. Oh, God. So not only the code is broken, the camera is broken.
I know. Every time I move it, so it's right up there.
Oh,
Ooh, he's big.
Yeah,
big.
he's half scale. And that's I'll show like images. God.
God.
It's a Hot Toys wizard hacking into your
And
computer too.
Custom has to be my Toro Studio Tyrael, which is a character from Diablo, and that's because the wingspan's like 5 feet long when you put the wings on, but
Goodness.
that was the first character I ever saw in statue form when I went to BlizzCon when I was a kid. And I had never played Diablo. I didn't know anything. I just knew it was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. And fast forward like 10 years later from my first BlizzCon, there's a company making a Tyrael statue. It sold out in like a day at $2,000, and I managed to get one. Waited 3 years for it to release, and I finally have it.
Damn.
That's great.
Yeah,
That's a great
Wow.
story.
That's a
love
good
it.
Grail explanation. And I know Aries may have a few Grails. So which one is your favorite Grail, or what is your Grail piece that you would like to get, Aries?
I have a few, honestly. I mean, I would love to get a Glasslight Droids mint on card Vlix from the original Droids cartoon. Now you're talking about a lot of money there, but I would love to get my hand on one of those. I mean, haven't checked in a while. There might be 9 known to exist. Something it's like really low. Carded double telescoping Luke, 12-back Luke. I'm gonna bring up a lot of vintage carded ones. Double telescoping Vader on a 12-back A card. Are you kidding me?
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know what he's saying.
All right, so
but they sound really cool.
I understood that reference.
I'm like, telescope. You're in astronomy?
What? Double telescope.
I have a telescope.
Well, I use a telescope sometimes to try and communicate with the Hot Toys wizard when he's so far out.
Julie Roberts and a
somebody's
telescope.
There's so many ways you can communicate with the wizard. Look, I got to talk with you, Comic Concepts, offline. Got to get you hooked up over here.
You got to educate me.
Forget about Julia Roberts. I mean, come on. But no, seriously, some of the original, vintage Kenner mock pieces from way back in not only the late 70s, but the early 80s, like that Flicks. That would be with the Droids cartoon from the early 80s. And, it was a character that didn't even come out really mint on card with the regular Kenner, Droids here in the States. But it came out on the Glasslight card, which was more down in Mexico and South America. So, yeah, just some of those pieces. I mean, some of the mint in box, mint on card Star Wars vintage pieces that have never been removed from the package. Yeah, those are some of the grails I'm looking for.
Yeah,
baby.
I kind of get you on the vintage card packs because I got the Luke 40th celebration convention, Star Wars convention one, and I keep it in an acrylic case. It's not. I mean, it's like a few $100 for it, but I paid $27, and it just went up in value. So I think it's like
Yeah,
I have
that's a
that
good
one.
one.
that's a good piece.
that's a good one. Though.
Good one, yeah.
I got it signed by Mark Hamill at Celebration.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
Did you really?
I
Look at
saw
this
Mark
guy.
Hamill, but then they were like
Wow.
$200 to see his face, and I'm like, I can see it from here.
Yeah, right. For
It
free
was.
on my TV.
Dang.
It was.
But before Easy tells what his favorite Grail or what's the Grail that he would like to get, I want to thank Lane Kramer for the $5 donation. Good evening to all the panel and to Aries. I hope you're doing well, sir, as well. I saw one a Jin Erso, this Imperial suit, right? That doesn't eat my money for Chrome Mando. And that's the next topic, so stay tuned for that. But thank you very much for the $5 donation. And yes, look
Right
at this
here.
guy.
Why don't you mail it to him?
Yeah,
So listen,
no,
I want to
no.
give a shout out here. Look,
You
if
know what?
anyone's looking, that's why Fabio's giving me a point. I got this from
Ooh.
Fabio from Fob's Figures
Pops,
here,
yeah,
and it is.
Nice.
Let me tell you, this
Pops
is
concept.
fabulous. This was absolutely
Bob.
brand new.
Fabulous.
Brand new in the shipper box. It
Ooh,
looks fantastic.
nice.
It's Hot
Yeah.
Toys smell. So look, any of you guys out there, you're looking to get some of these rare figures, some of these grails. This is a Hot Toys grail I was looking for
It
sure.
is, yeah.
So when you're talking about
Yeah,
that,
I sold mine off for $200.
Oh,
wow.
You know,
There was a point
Well,
in
this
time
is like-
where you
this is
could not
pushing like-
get rid of her.
that's true.
This is pushing a $600 tier range. I think it's
It's
actually
crazy
in.
because there was a time you
$600
could
tier
not
range.
get rid of her. You literally could not sell her.
that's how it goes.
for
That's
retail.
how it goes. Yeah, but
That's
And
how
they
it
didn't
goes.
make very many back at the time, but now Star
Mhm.
Wars is hot easy, so now everybody is looking for this. I'll tell you right now, like with this one, you're never going to get the Imperial disguise one. You may get the other one reissue, but this one
Yeah.
you're never going to reissue.
All right.
Because I mean, for what? But definitely check out Fabio if you're looking for a figure out there. Text him.
yes, and before we continue with Easy Company Collectibles, we're 130 people watching right now. So you know what? I want to see 100 likes, guys. I don't know
At
about
least
you.
100. At
Can
least
we get
100
Can we
likes.
get 100 likes? Can we get 100 likes?
Because they don't show the dislike button, so in your face.
Oh yes, no more dislikes. So yeah, exactly right. So now
Oh,
when we
that's
get the
why he's
haters
not showing.
disliking, I know, right?
Oh.
If not, that would be
I got
like
this too, baby. Just in
These
case
guys
you're
are
all
talking
wondering.
about telescopes. I came here for figures.
Where'd you get that?
So, guys, I have a question on the chat, which is the poll that I put, right? If you have to choose one Grail figure, which one will you get? So I'm gonna end the poll and I'm gonna put another poll shortly. So the results is actually quite interesting. So let me see if this thing posts the results. When it does, I'll tell you guys. Easy. What is your Grail piece that you would like to get?
So I have 3 Grail pieces, 2 that I own, 1 that I missed out because my body wasn't ready at the time. Number 1 obviously is right there. These 2 big boobies right here. That Batman is absolutely amazing for the price point, for everything about it. It's impeccable. It's Infinity Studios 1-to-1 bust, full torso. It's amazing. It's simply amazing. It was so good. I was willing to keep going with the line. I pre-ordered another with Josh and probably going to keep going. I keep forgetting about Legless. Josh, I have to order that. Remind me sometime. And then my Hot Toys Grail is Anakin Skywalker. All-time favorite character is Anakin. I love Obi-Wan, but Anakin has that connection with me because I'm bipolar. He's bipolar. Let's go. Let's do it. And then my third Grail piece that I wish I could have got, my body wasn't ready. It was the Infinity Studios Wonder Woman, the whole bust. That thing was simply perfection. Not just because it's amazing looking. It's just, you don't get that very often. You don't get stuff like that very often. That would have been a very nice piece to have that I missed out.
Wow. So, Fabio, I know you're selling a bunch of figures, so maybe this is the time that you can actually tell people what you have so far. Maybe they can reach you out if they're looking for a specific one.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions, just message me on Instagram, Fabs Figures, Facebook. I have a few lists of my stuff. So any questions, just message me.
Right. And his name is Fabio. He's a holder.
Look at the boxes behind him.
Show the boxes to the audience, please.
Well, now it's a mess because I've been going through stuff.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's okay.
He's just
Right.
going
Those,
through
and
stuff,
those
you
are
know.
brand new, right? You have more stock that's.
And I got a
freaking Josh
Jid out of
Comic
that
Concepts.
stack.
Hey, Jim, this is us in the helicopter going live from CNN. As you can see, it's a crackhead central.
Hey, Fabio, you got a Julia Roberts by any chance?
Next time on Hoarding.
You know, no wonder we don't get anything released here because he pretty much got everything. So we're waiting here.
Those are all Ahsokas, by the way.
Those almost Ahsokas and
Those are all
Darth Mauls
Ahsokas.
and Mark 85s. Oh God. So all right, Fabio. So what is the Grail? Oh, actually, I don't think I should ask you this question. You have pretty much everything. But anyway, let me just to ask you this question. What is that Grail piece that you would like to get?
So I missed out on a few sets actually. Ghostbusters we talked about. I missed out on both Ninja Turtle sets. I wish I had those. Completely missed out on them. I thought I was gonna get them later. Never happened. Iron Man. I'm missing 2 Iron Man that I really, really want. They're plastic. They're not die cast. The first one is it's a Mark III gunmetal. With like
silly things.
What?
The silly things.
What do you
Like
mean?
I think that was a nickname. It was some like promotion. I know the one you're talking about.
Oh,
It's
I
called
don't-
like the silly things like promo.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was definitely a promo, but I didn't know the silly things thing.
Yeah.
And it was this really like matte gunmetal color, and Tony's head was trash because it was one of the first ones made. But I want that figure so bad. And
It's still very wanted. It's still
it's like $2,000. Everywhere you look is
Oh,
$2,000.
holy cow.
I'm like, I'm not going anywhere near that. And then the
Yeah.
second one is there was a Tony Stark Mark VI that was released as a promo again. It was maybe, I want to say something like 15 pieces, 20 pieces, something really, really small. The difference between the original that came out and that exclusive was that Tony's head came with the exclusive. The original didn't. So they added a different base and they added Tony's head to that Mark VI. I want that Mark VI so bad. Can't find it anywhere. So those are the only 2 that I wish, I had. The 2 Iron Man.
Wow. So mine are just 2 for me, right? The DeLorean. That's a Grail for me. I would love to get that one.
I haven't had
And
that one.
I thought I told you
Huh?
I'm selling a brand new DeLorean, by the way. Like, still in box.
Leave it there. I'm gonna speak to you after this.
Okay.
Don't you dare.
Not
Don't
if
you-
I get to him first.
Like never been opened.
Oh, easy. Wait, hold on. Can you repeat one more time? So
I guess
the
he doesn't want it.
I know.
I-
So the DeLorean is one, and this is actually I'm gonna say three, right? So the DeLorean is one, and the one that I regret selling, and I really do regret selling, is the Batman Returns, the two pack, and the Joker 1989. Those are the pieces that I mean, probably it's not like DeLorean level expensive, but but still expensive. But those are the three that I would love. I would love to get. Hopefully one day, if Josh sells me at a good price, right? Because
You
Under
know it's gonna be the
retail.
best.
All right, guys,
It's gonna
are
be
we
the
ready?
best.
Okay, so let's start with the meat here. Okay, so I think we had fun so far, and let's talk about this guy here. So I got again. Please take this with a grain of salt. So apparently, there's one figure that is going to be released sooner, very very sooner rather than later. And I'm gonna show it to you guys, and let's see if this is gonna happen. At first I heard it, and I couldn't believe it. But then I have to kind of like wait and make sure that this is gonna happen. So apparently, we're gonna have this guy here coming very soon, and that's surprising because this figure is supposed to be released next year, like sometime next year. But my feeling is that they want to basically get rid of all the Mandalorian stuff because they're making room for the Book of Boba Fett and for the new season of the Mandalorian. So they don't want to have too many figures from the old season there. So they, what I'm saying? Like they want to get rid of this. So I'm gonna go with Ares, right? Man, if this comes within the next few weeks before the year end, forget it.
Yeah.
Is it good or bad?
Well, I've got a few thoughts on this, and so first let me ask if I could ask Josh a question real quick. Did you hear anything about this from your end from Sideshow? Just out of curiosity.
So we still haven't heard anything about the quarter scale Mando, and we know that's released in Hong Kong, to give you an idea.
Okay.
But
okay.
Yeah.
So my thought is, and not to be a party pooper with this, look, I didn't hear from the Hot Toys Wizard on this. And the Hot Toys Wizard, I haven't been able to get in any contact with him at all about this whatsoever. Actually, the last couple of days. I actually am skeptical about this rumor, and I'll tell you why. I didn't see Sideshow change any of their dates on any of their products. Now, they did on Ahsoka. If you look at Ahsoka, it says December now. It doesn't say, they changed it. They did the same thing with the Clone Wars Mall. They adjusted Lando Calrissian. They also adjusted the 2-pack Boba Fett. They wanted to make sure that they weren't going to, lose a lot of pre-orders. They wanted to give people a chance, to react to that. This is certainly one that's even further out than the 2-pack Boba Fett. So you have to wonder why they haven't even sent an email out about this. The other thing that's peculiar is this is selling. And I'm sure when you go to Josh, he can correct me if I'm wrong. But this is a piece that is selling. This is a piece that was number one for a while. This is not a piece where it's like, oh, let's get this out because nobody's interested in the chrome-plated Mandalorian. Are you kidding me? So why would they want to lose December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September? Why would they want to lose all these months of pre-order? If this is a dud, then Star Wars is a dud. Because this, my friends, is Star Wars right now. So I told Fabio yesterday in a text, we would both be very happy if this came out. And I'd be like, wow, great. I'd love it. I would be like spilling my coffee. I'd be all crazy about this. I don't see it. I don't see how it makes any sense to come out with this whatsoever. What does make more sense to me is if the Mandalorian with the blurg would come out, because I could tell you right now that's not selling, and that would make sense to push that out or to push the blurg out, or maybe it was misinterpreted. And look, hey, like I said, I didn't hear from the Hot Toys Wizard on this, so I don't know. It can be accurate, this rumor. It could be out at midnight, baby. I actually am wondering about this. I see it doesn't make any sense. This is selling, and they're going to lose a lot of sales if they put this out.
Yeah, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. I actually before I learned about this a few days ago actually, and I shared something in my between collectors stream, but I couldn't give out the info yet because I was trying to. It is multiple people who was able to confirm this. That again, it's not like it's gonna happen 100%, but they were saying that this is the next one coming.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, I didn't even. It's been a very it's been one of the roughest weeks ever for the Dark Jedi. It's certainly been one of the most challenging weeks, but we're certainly very positive and everything is good now. So I haven't really caught up on anything. I just personally thinking about this. It's possible it could come out. They've been crazy with stuff, Dante. I just don't see how this makes sense at all. So it wouldn't surprise me if it didn't. And I'm surprised Sideshow hasn't made any move whatsoever.
Right.
Tell us.
No, it's a fair point. It's a fair point. And Josh, this is some rumors circulating from the Hong Kong Wizard that something, that this guy is coming, right? Again, when they didn't say how soon it's gonna be, they're saying next week. I'm still thinking, wow, they are basically, gonna be a bit aggressive because this figure is supposed to be released next year, next October. So we're talking about a year in advance. But I'm gonna then when I speak to Desi, we can go into the artist part of this. But will you, Josh, be surprised if you get an email saying this guy is coming very soon?
So honestly, I wouldn't. The reality of this figure, and that's only because I have some of the inside sales information, is it was extremely hot. I sold out in day 2. I managed to get a few more. I'm low stock right now, but the reality is it has lost a lot of steam. That's not saying it's not an amazing figure, and that's not saying that there's going to be plenty of them out there that people are going to be holding on to. It's a beautiful piece. But I think the reality of the situation from a business standpoint is we're gearing up for Mandalorian next season. We're gearing up for Book of Boba Fett. There's going to be a lot of opportunity for figures to be made. And I guarantee you Hot Toys is a company that has talked with Disney/Star Wars and knows what characters are coming. And they can't have this figure just sitting around waiting to be made. And I think the faster they push this out, the more profitable they will be on the next variant release, which is inevitable. I think that's the reality of the situation. And they can't release a Season 2 Mandalorian figure with Beskar armor if you have this still up for pre-order. It's just not, it is holding up all their plans. That's the reality. And that's why Pennywise is so easy to push back, because Pennywise is not something that needs to be pumped out. There's not a Pennywise 2 coming. There's not a Pennywise season or show coming.
3, you mean?
You didn't see
whatever. You know what I mean?
You didn't see the new Pennywise Wakanda version?
Hold on, Fabio. I'll put you on mute. Sorry, because you were echoing. Hold on, Fabio. Go ahead.
Good? No, I was going to say, if that's the case, can you imagine what's really happening though? If we're getting this figure a year in advance, what is Hot Toys holding on to as well? You know what I mean?
They're holding on to plenty. They're pushing plenty back. I mean, it's all about what's hot and what's coming. What's going to make money.
And if this isn't selling, because of what you mentioned, Josh, they're really not going to sell the OG Mando and the Blurg, because this is better.
Which is kind of sad, because I actually thought the Blurg was one of the coolest releases. But,
I'm sorry.
I don't know why that's funny. I've actually seen The Mandalorian. I've seen all of The Mandalorian. I really enjoyed it. I have a little Grogu behind me. I have a life size. I liked the blurred.
I love
think
you
it's
too,
cool.
man.
I think it's cool.
It gives me hope for a Tauntaun, baby. That's all I'll
I
say.
hate you guys.
But Tessie, going to you now. So from the artist perspective, they pretty much have everything. This is basically a repaint, if you will, like of the armor, right? Shinier, nicer, right? Now Hellscope obviously is brand new, so it is technically doable. They have 50 billion Grogus, so why not?
Yeah, they got Grogu's left over. They're in a bin on the back. Yeah, it's just the head sculpt and some of the accessories like the bags he comes with, whatever you want to call those bags. Yeah, this is fast, as fast as you can be for the fact that you do have a brand new head sculpt that you haven't seen before. Ditto on everything Josh said. Like I think it's obvious. Like I wouldn't be a surprise to me if they release it because again of everything that Josh just said. You've got a new season coming out now. We know that the original Beskar Mando that everyone has was still on sale and still is on sale when this one went up, right? But I think Hot Toys is aware of that. We also know that or believe that Hot Toys gets paid once they deliver to Sideshow, right? And once they start actually selling stuff on their end in Asia. So it wouldn't make sense to put this out now before or right when Book of Boba comes out because he's probably going to be in Book of Boba and then he's going to have another appearance. So want to get that out again, a variant, just like Jaws said, and again, it's just a head sculpt. Get this out.
Yeah, and exactly, they have pretty much everything. So I will not be surprised if this is something sooner. But Izzy, what are your thoughts about a potential release of this guy?
Just like everyone said, I mean, these things are coming out like heart attacks. We don't know. We don't know when you're gonna go. You just gotta.
There are a lot in Georgia. We eat good here.
You never know.
As I just finished eating like some grilled cheeseburgers, but besides that, yeah, it's just you never know, and that's all I can say. I mean, I'm not much of a predictor and wizard like Aries and comic concepts over there, but I mean, you never know.
Yeah,
but
anything
with all the like stuff still up for pre-order, I'm seeing like it could be pushed. It could be, I don't know. Oh.
So basically, what Hatos is doing, with the Mandalorian is like, if he dies, he dies. Wherever they put, that's it. But again, we discussed this just a second ago. They have pretty much everything ready, and what are the chances, Fabio, that whatever is left over from Beskar Mando can be shipped back to Hong Kong, and they can just kind of repaint those figures and just restock them with the Haskell. I don't know if that's possible. But...
Aries
0.
Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
No, what I was saying before was the one thing that it has me thinking about it's, how are you holding on to something for a year if it's already done? You know what I mean? Like, that's what was going through my mind right now. Like, you could be getting rid of these figures that much faster, and you're still holding on to them for a year. Like, that makes no sense to me at all.
Hot Toys is definitely taking a different approach this year. That, again, I love Hot Toys, of course, I sell it, but I actually don't like the approach they've taken with releasing figures before the shows or films release. I think that has not been an enjoyable experience because I feel every single release recently, and I think it's going to happen with the Book of Boba Fett, we're going to see releases before the actual show releases.
Mm-hmm.
And money to an extent, but who's buying when you don't have any emotional connection to the character?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
No,
it could be
Hot Toys pushing them out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why they're doing it though. I'm trying to find a benefit and I don't see it.
I mean, from what you guys are saying, I mean, and I see the point. I mean, I'm almost just so shocked that they would push this up. And you have to wonder because there's some really strong rumors that the Mandalorian season 3, is going to be opening up with Grogu actually putting together a lightsaber as part of his training. And Disney has officially signed Mark Hamill for more work. And he's supposed to be doing more voiceover work. There's a rumor out there that Favreau and Filoni are actually totally redoing the CGI work for Mark Hamill. They're going to have him in limited basis, but when they go ahead and have him interacting, they're going to really, really work on CGI like they did with the Peter Cushing Moff Tarkin in Rogue One, which was spectacular, I thought. And one of the things I find interesting is if that's true, and the rumors are very, very strong that they're going to actually open up the Mandalorian season 3 with Grogu putting together that lightsaber to erase any thoughts about to the general public that Grogu is not in it. So they get that viewership. And I actually believe that this rumor is extremely on point because of that, because Disney's all about the money. You were all talking about the Mandalorian season 3 is going to be about, Mandalore. Sure, it is, but they're going to make sure that they open up with that Grogu scene. They need to release that Luke Skywalker. I mean, why are they going to wait for that till next October through December either? I mean, because they're obviously going to have another figure. If he has a different outfit on when he's training Grogu, get rid of that figure so you can get the new Luke and Grogu figure up on pre-order. So you have to wonder, like you guys were saying, if a lot of these figures are going to start coming out quicker. We can expect to see releases like when the Armorer came out within 3, 4, 5, 6 months instead of waiting a year to 18 months. Maybe this is the new norm. Maybe like what you were saying, Josh, it's kind of like coming out there. They are coming out with a lot of figures before the TV shows, before the movies even premiere. I don't know, but there's definitely a change going on. So if I see this chrome-plated Mandalorian come out, I think all bets are off in trying to figure out what's coming out second half of next year. They all could be coming out first half of next year instead.
Oh, so we definitely have a lot going on. But what we have going on right now, if you just tune in and watching the show, make sure you share this because we have Josh from Comic Concepts, and he has a very nice surprise for you guys, the viewers who are watching us tonight. And with 145 people watching, I better see 100 likes, man. Hit the like button, subscribe to all my friends' channel, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, Facebook groups. Everything is in the link below. So Josh, tell us, what is the special sale that we're going to have tonight for the viewers of the show?
So at the end of this stream, for about 20 minutes, we are going to have 10% off everything in stock, no matter what. 10% off everything, okay? Now that being said, we might have 10% off for those who aren't cheating and waiting for the end in like 5 minutes. So for those that are actually here watching, get ready for that because there's no update on what's sold out, what stock number is, what's anything. So if you have something you're eyeing, get ready to nab it. And I will randomly announce when the sale is going to start in the next, I don't know when it's going to start.
We don't know. So you need to stay tuned and watch because we're going to give you the hint. So this is a thank you for you guys for being part of this community. It's been an amazing ride since we started this channel a year and change ago, meeting these awesome people, other fellow collectors, awesome content out there. So this is a token of appreciation for you guys, supporting us. And I think when you get something for the community, it is our duty to give it back as well. So hopefully this helps if you guys are looking for a specific statue, Hot Toys figure, or whatever it is from Comic Concepts. This is your chance to get it at 10% off. And this is just, again, a surprise sale because I wasn't even aware of it until we spoke earlier.
That's awesome.
But
Surprise!
Surprise! This is our Black Friday on a different Friday.
So
This
Josh,
is a
that's
Hanukkah sale.
everything.
Everything in
stock.
stock.
Everything
so
in-
during this sale, do not touch pre-orders, please, because the coupon button's broken. If you place a pre-order, I'm going to cancel it and charge you the 3% on PayPal. But if you pay attention and listen and you're good, 10% off literally everything in stock.
Everything.
Anything that is there, 10%.
That's
No
awesome.
limit, no nothing. And you're still getting 5% back in loyalty points with every purchase.
Wow. So I mean, what else? What else do you guys want? But that's not only it. I'm gonna be running a giveaway as well, which I'm gonna put the details on my Instagram page and my Facebook group 6Scale Media. So stay tuned for that. This is for the 6,000 subscribers, and this giveaway is sponsored by Comic Concepts too. So he's a very nice guy. So you can choose between a brand new Rescue, brand new Spider-Man, or brand new Jet Troopers. So you have two options of the Jet Troopers. I think the white and the red one, right?
Yes. So 4 different figure options. Whoever
Four
wins.
different figure options for you guys. Plus, you have a 10% off today with 5% back in loyalty points. How many likes do I have? Hold on. Did I get to 100 not yet? Come on.
No.
Not
I didn't
enough
get
for a
100 yet?
sale, apparently.
Wow. Damn. Come on,
It's not
guys.
enough. It's not
I mean,
enough.
it's
I
not
don't know.
enough.
They don't deserve 10%.
Man, I'm telling you. So yes,
Make it
I'm
3%.
gonna make it 3%. Yeah. And if we get to 200 likes, we're gonna get 50%. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna put out that easy listing.
So stay tuned for the giveaway announcement details. It's gonna be posted tomorrow on my Instagram. So make sure you follow me, and on my Facebook group 6Scale Media. I put the links in the description below. And the giveaway is gonna be announced, or rather, the winner is gonna be announced when we hit 6,000 subscribers. So right now we are about 110 of shy of 6,000. So we're getting there. My goal is to get 6,000 by the end of the year. So we still have a few more weeks left. I
Y'all
would
are
love to have a
crazy.
live stream by the end of the year and announce the winner. So stay tuned. Those are coming. So hopefully you guys, win.
Hey,
All right.
hold on.
Right.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to say, first off, 40 accounts were just made on Comic Concepts within like 2 minutes, so that's kind of scary. That's 1, and 2, the sale started.
I think your little coder
You
is
said the
coming
sale
back
started,
for
you
you.
said?
That's awesome.
Yeah, the sale started like right now. You have 10 minutes. Go.
You have
We
10
are
minutes. 10 minutes. You have 10 minutes. Go.
green light, move,
Green light.
clear the sector.
All right, so let's continue with the show, and then we're gonna, speak about this later. So I'm gonna start this one with Aries. So we get an announcement today,
Mhm.
and this is the reason why we were talking about Ahsoka, about Darth Maul, the reason why it's been delayed, right? We saw a picture the other day, a bunch of boxes,
Mhm.
right, with
Yep.
with this figure, and everyone, oh, it's released.
Mhm.
But it wasn't released. It was just the boxes given to whoever is gonna sell the figure, right?
Right.
They were waiting, and I'm pretty sure you guys saw already. They were waiting for, apparently, I'm just gonna put that word there. Apparently, they were waiting for Sideshow to get the green light, because as soon as Sideshow put the video, or within a few minutes of this being announced officially,
Mhm.
right, we got the review. So
That's right.
that's the hint. I mean, and it's been consistent pretty much with pretty much every figure, right? That
Mhm.
they just do it automatically.
Mhm.
So to me, that means that they're waiting for Ahsoka, to get here in the States. That's why it says December. So I'm pretty sure they start getting the orders, or they're
Mhm.
probably gonna get it in the next few days for officially release Ahsoka. But that being said, Aris,
Mhm.
we have the quarter scale Mando. What are your thoughts about this release?
Well, first, let me say that you've been hitting this right on the head, Dante. You've been talking a lot about the reason they're not, we're not getting that Ahsoka, we're not getting the Maul, is because Sideshow is waiting to have their video ready. They're waiting for their shipments to come in. Forget about all the boat situation in California, just where they're situated, ready to sell it. So I think you've been right on point. You've been calling that, and certainly the situation with this, like you just said, over the last couple of days, and voila, there comes Sideshow out with their video. So, I think you're right on point with it. You've been talking about it. We've all been talking about it here for about a month or so already.
Mm-hmm.
And, with this release, though, I'm not surprised. this was supposed to come out the fourth quarter of 2021, which is this year. So this coming out now, not too concerned that they put October to December. It's December, so okay, this is out. So to me, it's right on target. What's interesting though, going back real quickly to the chrome plated Mandalorian, we have been talking a whole lot about how Sideshow is on point, and then everybody got those emails about the 2-pack Boba Fett.
Mm-hmm.
I still think it's just so weird with the chrome plated Mandalorian that if it is true, and like I said, I'll buy it tomorrow. Let it come on out. Great. I'd love to put that under my Christmas tree. It's just odd. It's just very odd right now with some of this stuff. That being said, this figure looks awesome. It looked awesome. The prototype, I have some quarter scale figures. They're not in the 18 to 21 inch. They're not in the Hot Toys line. I've got quite a few of them actually. But I don't collect the quarter scale Hot Toys. I stick strictly with the 6 scale. That being said, I've been talking about it for a while that this Grogu looks really, really hot. And if you buy the quarter scale Grogu by himself, it comes with a display base. It almost looks like a 6 scale figure. And while it's going to be out of scale, it is so hard to see or to appreciate those little Grogus that come with all these figures. I could see some collectors taking this quarter scale Grogu and putting it into their collection with their 6 scale. And even for people that come over casually and they see your collection, they might not even notice that he's out of scale. Because even when you put him next to the Attack of the Clones Yoda or the ESB Yoda, he's still a couple of inches shorter.
Mm-hmm.
But then you can get a fully articulated Grogu to go with your 6 scale collection. Is it possible that the Dark Jedi right here is going to be doing that? And I say yes. So that'll be my first quarter scale Hot Toys figure. But am I getting this Mandalorian? No, I'll probably wait till they put one out with a head sculpt, which they will inevitably do, perhaps. But it looks awesome.
It looks amazing, and it's gonna stay tuned because I'm gonna have it for the unboxing review next week. It's on its way. Josh, you want to address this with the website? A lot of people saying that the website is down, crashing, because probably a lot of people is just trying to get it.
I think the stream leaked because there's like 400 people trying to access the site at once per Google Analytics.
So an entire small army. Great.
Look in the chat. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna cancel this sale, and what we're gonna do is create a code, and that way I can set aside. I want people from the stream to actually benefit from this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna take down the sale for now, if I even can. Shit.
Good luck.
No, we're gonna make this happen, and if there's something you really wanted, message me on the Facebook page where we're not crashing. Tell me what you want. I'll make it happen, and I will honor the sale.
Right.
That's awesome.
And you need to mention that you were in this live stream. And should we get a code for this so that we can just share it?
Yes.
Julia Roberts' code.
The code is Julia Roberts. I like it. All right. The code is Julia Roberts. Please message us at Facebook with exactly what you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly what you wanted, and say Julia Roberts, and I will make sure that we hold your piece until the end of the stream, and I will message you each personally, and I will get you your piece.
Cheers, baby.
So you see, we have a backup plan as well. This is the first time we do this, and that means that we got a lot of people watching, or maybe this, I don't know, but
And I guess it leaked. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize.
So yeah, but remember, this is the Facebook group of Comic Concepts.
Yep.
Make sure you join, and with the keyword Julia Roberts or the code Julia Roberts,
Julia Roberts,
he will honor whatever figure you want. Just let him know what you want. He will message you each individually.
Yes.
So that's what's going on. Going on? Desi, what about this quarter scale? Are you gonna get this one, or is it too big?
No, I think some of the I'm not.
Sorry,
Some of
sorry,
the
that's it. Sorry to interrupt. 1 second. Is that Julia Roberts one word or 2 words?
all caps.
Josh, should we do Julia Roberts one word
Julia Roberts.
or 2
Julia
words?
Roberts with 2 spaces in the middle. That's how we
Two-
know you're legit.
Ah, are you for real?
I'm not. Just send me Julia Roberts.
Yeah, Julia Roberts, whatever. If it's together, if it's 2 words.
But all I ask is everyone stop trying to refresh the site. The sale is deleted. No, nothing's gonna go through.
Yeah.
I deleted the sale. Everyone chill. Everyone chill.
Yes. So stay tuned because you're gonna announce another window for this, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
We
so
will
stay
announce
tuned.
a window. We might not do like a flash sale. We might just have everyone message the Facebook and first come, first serve.
Right. Right.
Yes.
So stay tuned for that because he's gonna tell you exactly when. So it's not like you have to do it. Well, whoever did it.
You
within
don't
the
have to
10
shit
minutes.
yourself.
So
Already
let's do
did.
this. Let's do this to make it easier, right? Whoever was in, I guess, Josh, if you agree, whoever was in the 10-minute window that was trying to get something and crashed, they need to put the keyword Julia Roberts, so you
Correct.
can honor it, right? After this,
Correct.
he's gonna give another code,
Yes.
so you know that this is for the second wave of
This one
of
is
this
Julia
sale.
Roberts, and you must message me within the next 10 minutes.
Gotcha.
The Facebook Messenger. Tell me what you want, and I'll get you squared away. That will
Right.
be your piece.
So
For example,
9:50 is your
you
deadline.
say Julia Roberts.
Eastern Standard.
I want
9:50 is your
Spider-Man.
deadline.
Right.
Eastern time.
9:50 Eastern time. So right now it's 9:40. So you have 10 minutes from now. Use the word Julia Roberts on Facebook and tell Josh what you want. After that's done, after the 9:50, I'm sorry, he's gonna announce the other window with a different word, and he's gonna start a certain time that he's gonna mention in the next few minutes. So stay tuned, keep watching because it's coming.
Yes.
All right, Desi, sorry I interrupted. Thank you. Go ahead with
No problem.
one good skill, Mondo.
So I was gonna say no, I'm not getting him just because of space, right? But I think quarter scale Hot Toys products are probably their best products in general. I'm not talking about vehicles. Vehicles is a different category, but in terms of figures, I mean, they just have more to work with, right? But this looks great. It's amazing. The only thing is it doesn't come with a head sculpt, right? But hey, that's fine. The first 1/6 best card didn't come with a head sculpt either. This is awesome. I just personally, it doesn't fit my collection. The only quarter scale figures, I have quarter scale statues, but the only quarter scale figures I have are actually NECAs, the turtles. So I'm just going to stick to 1/6 on Hot Toys, but this is amazing. And that base is, it's a little cluttered. It has a little bit of everything. They threw the kitchen sink in there too,
Yeah.
but it's cool. It's cool. And I like the the E-Web repeater.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
So what about you, Easy? And before you say something, Easy, I start noticing that did you see what happened with Spider-Man? They had a one quarter scale Spider-Man. There's a couple of Spider-Mans coming as well, quarter scale. Now we have this one. We have the Dark Knight reissue or re-release with a brand new awesome base. Now we have this. Do you think this is gonna be a pattern moving forward, and then probably gonna be doing more one quarter scale figures, Mr. Collectibles?
It'd be nice. Like Desi said, it is renowned when they do 1/4 scale stuff. It is really high detailed because everything gets larger. It's that scale that you can really pay attention to detail, and Hot Toys does it very nicely. We've experienced that with the Dark Knight Rises Batman, and that to me is the best Hot Toys has ever put out in all of history. To me, that Dark Knight Rises Batman, because of the scale and an intriguing amount of detail is put into it. But for me getting this figure, I think I'm gonna pass. I think I've had enough Mando with the 1/6 scale line. But like Aries said, maybe you want to grab, Grogu. Well, you can grab Grogu alone. There's some 1/4 scale Grogu that comes along. But yeah, I'm gonna pass on this. The scale is just too weird for my collection. If I'm going big, I go too big. And then if I'm going small, 1/6 scale.
Yeah. Fabio, we know your answer, but please tell us.
So no, it's funny because I own no quarter scale Star Wars anything. I don't have a Darth Vader. I didn't order it because the quarter scales take up too much room, and I don't really have much for quarter scale. So I ended up just buying the Iron Man. I bought 2 Spider-Man. But as soon as I saw this coming out, I was like, you know what? I have to get this. So I ordered 2 of these. I don't know where they're going, but they're going.
I'm telling you, and you guys have been following me, following me for the past few months. You know that I said it. I'm gonna get every Mandalorian figure that is out.
Yep.
And this one is not an exception. This one is coming. It's gonna be
Yeah.
my well, actually, I had the Spider-Man 1 quarter scale, the one with the vulture base, which I'm gonna get back, and this one, and probably gonna start collecting 1 quarter scales because I kind of like the size. I love this display base. It looks amazing, so I can wait to have it in hand and show it to you guys. So stay tuned for that because the review is coming next week, and I can wait. But moving on to the next topic, guys. So there was another. This is more like a custom type of thing that when I saw, I have to contact this person because I was like, "Damn, this looks amazing." So I'm gonna start with Fabio on this one. So Fabio, let me show you this, my friend.
Yes, I saw that. JKI Customs, I think.
Customs, yes.
That guy. I mean, it's a different head sculpt. It's not the original that it came with. I thought when I saw the picture, I thought he actually tweaked it and repainted it, but no, it's a completely different head sculpt than the original. But just like how they did it, how they made it all, bloody and stuff, I think it looks beautiful.
It does look amazing. It does look amazing. Izzy, have you seen this or no?
I've seen it actually today. It's funny that you bring this up. I literally just saw it today scrolling through my Instagram feed, and I thought it was really good, but proportion-wise, it looks kind of weird. I'm not sure if I don't know what the head is. It's kind of, it looks big. The head looks big for the body.
That's
But
right.
other than that, it's what exactly did he paint on this?
Well, this is the thing, right? So he did JKI Customs. He did the whole body, right? The head sculpt is actually done by someone else.
Right.
I don't remember the name. Hold on, let me tell you right now the name. I think I have it on my because I messaged him because I'm thinking I'm gonna get this one.
I'm not gonna lie, it's one of the better looking head sculpts. Did he actually paint the entire head sculpt, like from flesh tone to blood?
No. So this is the thing, right? This company, the guy who did the head sculpt, is called. Let me see if I can find it.
Because this is one of the better looking head sculpts for Stallone I've seen in
It's
a long time.
Besides
Besides the Rambo.
So Seok Jin is the one who did the head sculpt, and when this was sent to JKI Customs, they repainted it a little bit, added more blood stains, some sweat. They also did the whole, the blood here and everything. They repainted pretty much everything, weathered a lot of things.
He looks dwarfy. I don't know. He looks like a dwarf.
I think it's just the angle of this one. It's because I don't know if it's the angle
Could
or
be the angle. His arms are a little short. His head is a little bit big. But other than that, the paint apps is nice.
It's very nice.
It's nice.
No, it is. I mean, the house looks amazing though.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
it looks
that's
like
the first
him.
thing I saw. I was like, that's beautiful.
And this is from the third party figure. I don't remember the name of it. But this is from a third party. I think it's the Old Man by V.
It just released. I think this is like the newest of the third party.
Right.
Yeah, it just came out.
Right, but in this one here doesn't look like the proportion looks good though. I guess it's the angle, right? Oh, this is it. It's Ace Toys figure, right?
So that's the original head, which is garbage. And I thought that he repainted the original and made it to this one. I was like, oh my god, but no, it's a different head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is different. But look at that.
The original is garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at the head sculpt. Looks like he's on drugs or something. Jesse, you're the artist here. Please help us.
That's an amazing paint job on that.
Well said. Yes.
And I'm done. All right. No, that's an amazing paint job. It really is. Knowing that he did it from scratch, it looks awesome. Mm-hmm. And the paint job on the clothes too, on the entire figure is great. That it looks like wet blood. It's perfect, in my opinion. I do think we need better shots because I agree with Easy. The proportions are off in that one shot. I think it might be a camera angle like that. Mm-hmm. If you switch it, it might not be that bad. but I think we need more shots of it. But other than that, it looks amazing.
Wow.
Amazing.
The Iconic Comms has said we had a major league over 1,000 people try to access. Damn, somebody got robots over there. Damn. But yeah, message Comic Concepts. We still have 1 more minute left until that window is
That spread
opened.
quick. That spreaded faster than Corona did.
I know. I know. And we got 99 likes. Come on, can we get 100 likes? Come on, let's get 100
let's go,
likes.
baby.
Let's go, baby. All
Here
right.
we go.
Eris, you're next since Comic Concepts is probably solving the leaking issue.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, this is Sly Stallone, baby. I mean, this looks hot. This is Hot Toys quality. I mean, wow, my goodness, this looks fantastic. It's that quality. You know, we were kind of talking about this on Will Foxification show this past Sunday about, you know, these third parties or other companies getting an opportunity to kind of shine, and it just goes to show you that, you know, maybe there are. I mean, I don't know who did this, but this looks absolutely stunning, and it's not a Hot Toys piece. And I was bringing up on that show a piece that is stunning to me is a piece of Ian McKellen. They call it the White Pilgrim. It's actually Gandalf the White, done by I think it's Viper Studios, a third party. It looks absolutely like you have Ian McKellen in your hand. So there are other people, places that can, you know, do what Hot Toys does, and I just really appreciate the work that goes into to make something look like that. That is, like Desi said, that's some paint job.
It is something, Jeff. I mean, I'm trying to get that one with the custom head. So I would like to do a review on that one because I'm a fan of Sly Stallone. So I would love to do the review, but it will take some time because it's custom, and usually when it's custom, it takes time, right? But for this particular figure, I'm gonna start with my friend Desi. So this is a Sideshow piece, and I actually got impressed with this thing. I don't know if it's just me, or maybe I don't know, but this one looks actually pretty good.
This is pretty cool. This is actually when I was a teenager. This was my favorite movie for a while, because it's a big long music video. But yeah, the figure is awesome. It's not. I don't think it's Hot Toys quality, right?
No,
it's still
not,
Sideshow,
Mm-hmm.
right? But it's still pretty cool. It doesn't compare to the old Hot Toys one, in my opinion. I don't have the old Hot Toys one, but you know, I've seen pictures, and just comparing pictures, it's just the body proportions aren't exactly Eric Draven. He's a little too big. The way the coat hangs isn't there, but it's still a cool looking figure. Like, I still like the face, I still like the accessories on the shelf. I think this would look good, you know, from these prototype pictures.
Is this easy? Is this a buyer pass?
This one I have no idea. Honestly, I never watched The Crow. And like Desi, what's the rundown on this? Is it like a superhero type movie?
It's kind of a cross between horror and fantasy. He's immortal. He's back for revenge, you know. It's a revenge story.
And it's a Marvel. It's a Marvel character.
No, it's independent. It's by James O'Barr, based on a comic book. Yeah, it's
funny because I see this character is very popular, but for me, it's going to be a pass because, I mean, obviously, look at me right now, looking stupid. And a lot of people are like, "Oh my god, you haven't seen this," but it'll probably be on my list to watch. It does look cool, but like Desi said, it's not Hot Toys quality. It's very third party ish looking to me. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just getting it wrong, but to me, it's very third party ish. And then Sideshow, of course, you're hitting it with the basic black base. So, and I don't know. I just no, not for me.
And just to go back real quick, I think Easy's right. Like, I think it's a cool figure. I just have to pass because I'm limited to space. So just like Sideshow's General Grievous. Like, I'm limited on space. I'm sorry. Like, I can't. My space has to be for like top notch. You know, that's a good way to limit yourself, right? I'm not trying to be snug or smug or whatever. It's just, you know, that's one way to budget.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And I want to give a shout out to my friend Six Kill Mafia Anthony in the house. Thanks for tuning in, my friend. And Fabio, how many?
So, well, no. So it's funny because no. You know why? If you don't have or have seen the Hot Toys figure, this is great. Once you compare it to the Hot Toys figure, as soon as I saw this, I was like, this is so ugly because I have the Hot Toys one. So there's no way I'm buying this having the good one. I feel like, he looks, again, like you guys said, his body doesn't look right. There's something very off about it. And the face, again, compared to Hot Toys, nowhere near close. So definitely a pass for me.
Aries?
Yeah, I love the Crow. I love Brandon Lee. I mean, I'm a big martial arts fan, and certainly a lot of lore, with Brandon Lee, in this movie and everything else. I agree with Fabio. I think it is. I think they did capture Brandon Lee pretty good. To Fabio's point, nowhere near as good as Hot Toys. So, I think from a budget perspective, if you want to get this version more affordable than that one, but I like it, but it's not as good as Hot Toys, but I think it's still a fair job. It's nice.
Yeah, I agree. Still, I mean, it does look good. Definitely, yeah. Not for me. I'm not getting this one, but I just kind of thought it's worth sharing because a lot of people are a fan of the movie, so why not? But one movie in particular that I can wait to watch. But before I do that, Josh, the window was closed at 9:50, right?
The window was
9:50?
closed at 9:50.
Okay.
We had a ridiculous. I mean, I just looked at the Google Analytics. We had 1,287 people try to access at once.
Wow.
There are 130 viewers in this stream.
Wait a minute.
How did that?
Hold up. Hold on a minute.
Oh, yeah.
So I got
and
plenty
this
of
is-
messages. If you messaged me, you've already been taken care of. You've been responded back to. Go take care of your shiza if you messaged me because I already responded back.
Right.
And we're
Now-
cruising now.
Let's choose the next key, the next code, and then you will say what time is gonna be the next window. So I wanna choose this one though. I wanna choose
No,
this one.
It's already been decided. Rulia Jobberts.
No.
Really?
Really? That's the one?
No.
No, come on. Okay, the next one is gonna be this one. I'm gonna put it on the
Toenail
what you call
clipping.
it.
Ew.
Aaron Brockovich.
Hold on.
Did you say Aaron Brockovich?
You ready?
I'm ready.
They're ready, baby.
Ready.
Ah,
He does.
Oh my god.
All the time, every day.
That's gonna be the next. Write it down. I'm gonna put it here for the next.
Wait,
few
I need to see it
seconds.
one more time. I need to see it one more time.
If he dies, he dies.
he does.
So if he dies, he dies is the next keyword or the next code that you can use for the next window for the sale. So you can message Comic Concepts at the Facebook page. Feel free to type it over again or just copy and paste the link so I can just flash it on the screen as well. And if he dies, he dies is the code for the next window, which is gonna be announced in the next few minutes. So stay tuned. It's
Gee,
coming.
we're not doing that again. We're not doing that again. We'll figure it out. We'll sneak it in somewhere. Just pay attention. What I'll say is pay attention to the stream chat. I'd pay attention to the stream chat.
Okay.
That's what I'll say.
And don't share it to the
And
don't- God, don't share it. I need that support on a pre-order announcement.
Right.
Share the stream so they
Yes.
can come watch it.
Yeah,
This
share
is for the
this-
Hit the
stream.
subscribe button.
Yes. So you have only a small window now. anyway, so 132 people watching. Let's hit the like button. We are about 106 likes, and I cannot see dislikes, so that's good. I cannot see any. But anyway, so we were talking about movies. But before I do that, Nathan Henderson with a $4.99 super chat. Apparently, everybody tried to get all their family and friends to make purchases for them on Comic Concepts. Apparently, they want the Black Friday sale, man. But
Thank
this is
you,
what we
family
do.
and friends.
But this is the thing, right? We're doing this for you guys, so you guys can get stuff. That was the point. But
Yep.
we try, and it's working. We have the alternative, the plan B. But thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat, my friend.
Brulia Jobberts.
Right?
Really?
Or let's do this. Let's do this. If you okay, Josh is gonna announce the time that this is gonna the next window time for the if he dies code. But you need to send a super chat, any amount, with a made up code. Just made up a funny code, like a really funny one, and send us a super chat for that one. Right? Whoever has the most ingenious or the funniest code, like a made up code, I will give you $25. I will send you via PayPal. That will be like a small.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
I'm gonna do this.
Okay. Has to be in a super chat, and it has to be a made up code, which has to be funny.
Any
right? It could
amount.
be short, long, whatever. We're gonna decide which one is the funniest one. We're gonna vote here, and whoever wins, I will send you $25 via PayPal. Family and friends. Let's do that. All right. So one movie I can wait to watch is this one here. Spider-Man No Way Home. I got my tickets. 3 a.m. in the morning, premiere night, and system was crashing. I was like struggling for like 35 minutes. I was supposed to wake up at 12. I fall asleep. I woke up at 3. I was able to get my tickets.
Are you picking me up?
I'll pick you up. Aries, what are the chances? And we spoke about this before in a previous live streams, previous What's Next show. Apparently, this is apparently, again, take it with a grain of salt. Hot Toys was supposed to release 3 Spider-Mans. We got 3 Spider-Mans. We got the integrated suit. We got the battle damage. We got the golden and silver. Oh, I'm sorry, the black and golden suit. Golden and silver. And they said that they may not do villains, which we spoke about this, and we said it's gonna be the stupidest thing not to do it. But Eric, do you think, based on the popularity the movie is gonna have, because a lot of people are watching it on day one, is it possible that Hot Toys may say, you know what? Let's change my mind. Let's do some villains.
And I say yes. I really think that they will, Dante. Come on. Hot Toys is... I mean, this movie is hot. And really, I'm seeing buzz for this right now like there was buzz for Endgame and Infinity War. Maybe I'm off because, it's COVID, it's been around for so long and I'm just forgetting how hot all those movies were. But are you kidding me? And I think that absolutely, these characters, look, if they made Solo Maul with 10 seconds of time, they're certainly going to make this for this movie, which is going to make astronomical money as well. So yes, I absolutely believe if they made up their mind, Dante, that they're not going to do it, they have now changed their mind. Yes.
Single Soul Writing says 97.9% chance Hatos makes Duck Hawk by 2023. Josh, what are the chances? What are the chances, man?
What are the chances? Unless there's some severe licensing issue, I would lose a lot of respect for them if they didn't do villains. There's too much money to be made. The villain, I'm sorry, I'm a villain kind of person. I mean, I have Joker all over. You saw, again, Doflamingo One Piece. I feel the villains make a series, not necessarily the hero. And if you're going to leave out the villains as a collectible piece, I don't really see the point in collecting the rest of the line. And that's, I mean,
Good point.
of course, you'll appease the Ultra Spider-Man fans who want every Spider-Man figure, but like, if I'm gonna buy Hot Toys, I want to be able to make a battle diorama out of that. And I need a Green Goblin. I need an Electro. I need everybody. I need villains.
We need villains in our lives. But before I go continue with Desi, so we have Nathan Henderson again with the $4.99. Thank you, my friend. It says Comic Concepts code Julia Roberts for you and your mama. So guys, we have a little contest going on. So if you send me a super chat with a funny code, anything you want, doesn't have to have a certain amount, but the funniest code will win $25. I will send you guys $25 from my own money to you. But you need to send a super chat for whatever funny code you have, and then we're gonna be the judges here, and we're gonna say, okay, this one is gonna be the winner, or this is not the winner. So this is your chance. So this is one. Desi, you can continue, my friend.
I'm not sure on this one, because you would think that they would release villains, but we also know that there's a history of them not releasing too many villains not selling that well. Especially if you look at Electro tied to the last Garfield Spider-Man movie, we know that was probably one of the worst selling figures from what I've heard. So he's in this movie. Are we going to get him? Are we going to get, are we going to get the Green Goblin? There's so many characters. I don't know. I mean, I'm with Josh. I want to, these are some figures I would probably get, even though I don't collect Marvel, just because Spider-Man villains are so cool, but I'm not sure, guys. I don't know. I don't know. This, by the way, this Electro, this version of him would be awesome.
Yeah.
Right, he has hair now. So this
yes.
Hair sculpt.
So Desi, what are the I'm sorry, EC, what are the chances that we're gonna get either Doc Ock, Electro, or Green Goblin?
This would be one of the movies that could change that. This movie, because of so much nostalgia, so much, a lot of people grew up watching all these Spider-Man villains. So Hot Toys, this could be a game changer. This one single movie could be the game changer that makes them want to do villains. But like Daisy said, villains don't sell well. They're the bad guys. We don't like them. We don't want them in our collection. Kind of thinking for something. So Green Goblin, Doc Ock, but Electro, it's kind of a burden, because if Hot Toys makes Green Goblin, Doc Ock, we want them. And then Electro, we're like, he's not as cool. Or Vulture, because he's not as cool. I think that's why Hot Toys just was like, they're up and down. They're 50-50 on the villains.
Yeah.
Because of the cool thing. I think Vulture wasn't as cool. We got so many like teases of him, but we never got him. And Electro, they made him, and it just did horribly. But Green Goblin and Doc Ock is like, make him now.
Badass.
So it's who knows. But would I like to see this? Yes, I would love to see Green Goblin, especially because when I get that Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, that is my Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire, Sam Raimi suit, Doc Ock, Green Goblin. It's got to be there. It's got to be there for me.
We have 130 people watching. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Make sure you check out every of my boys' channels here. Everything is in the link down there. And we have another super chat from Cobra's Collection, $5. Thank you very much. What's the code? Sorry, Clipper King OG. Can't get better than that, y'all. Love the stream and love Aries. Thank you, my friend, for the $5 donation. We really appreciate it. If you just tune in, we're doing a contest here. Who has the best code? Funny code. Has to be funny code. And you need to send it in a super chat. Whatever that is. Wherever that is. Keep it friendly. Yes, if it's some profanity, I will not display it. So keep it friendly.
And we'll take your money.
We gonna if you do it and you put something like that, I can flash it. But the winner, right? We're gonna select the winner. You will get $25 from our money. I'll send it to you. All right. So thank you, Cobra's Collection, for that. Fabio, Hot Toys has to do this, man. They has to do freaking villains.
So my thing is this: we got the base with the integrated suit, right? So it says, we have the pumpkin bombs, we got some sand, and we have the tentacles from Doc Ock. Or this is Hot Toys' way of either saying you're not getting them, so you're getting this, or hinting at this is what's coming. You know what I mean? So it could go either way. But because of the fact that this movie has so many villains in it as it is, they have to give us something. You know what I mean? Like something. They can't just let 5, 6, villains come in a movie and not give us a single one. Impossible.
I feel like it should have been teased by now,
Yeah,
I mean,
you never know. You never
that.
know.
They like that out of left field stuff too, though. So
True.
Everyone
true.
there's always that shock factor. You don't want to give them what they're expecting. Otherwise, they plan budget wise, and it's not as exciting.
Look, Bob Dylan for the $2. Thank you, my friend. He says the code is Fabs has abs. and then he has another one here. It says, I now live in a emoji case.
I like that one. What about an Ecto 1 box?
Oh yeah, right.
Afford that. As long as you can afford that rent, you're good.
Someone can steal that. I gave that away.
Look at this one. There was never an all-girl Ghostbusters movie. Also, this guy.
We don't want to talk about that movie.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I was kind of like. So I was looking for pictures for the Spider-Man, right? And I came across this one here. I'm just gonna show it to you guys. That one there.
that's battle damage Green Goblin.
So tell me, man. If they don't, this is their chance to make their villain. So they have to pull the trigger on this one. They have to. They cannot just kind of say, "Oh, I'm not gonna do it." They have to.
Now, what
They're
would you want?
they're gonna
them to
do it.
What would you want them to do? The regular or this one?
Both.
Yeah.
Both.
And they can give us both.
If this guy right here on your screen shows up in the Mando, we'll definitely get him as a figure. Everything from the Mandalorian comes out. We just need all these villains to show up in the Mando.
The way I see it is because sales were so good, which I totally didn't sell, the Toys era, the Fiend, and the Ock. They usually follow in those footsteps because I want to capitalize on that. And when you see someone who has a third-party figure, you're going to release a superior version, they're going to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're long-awaited figures. They're gonna do it. They are absolutely gonna do at least Green Goblin. They're absolutely gonna do the Ock, or Doc Ock, I should say.
I agree.
They're gonna. There's too much money to be made.
Mm-hmm.
There's way too much money to be made.
Hot Toy Sinister 6.
Yeah, and still we haven't shown the Lizard, Sandman, and a potential, another sixth one, which we don't know.
We don't know yet with Venom.
We don't know yet.
We don't actually know
Oh,
that.
I know.
Oh, I forgot you wrote the movie.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, James.
My bad.
I co-directed.
God.
Producer.
Okay, so we have another super chat here. So this is from. Let me just take this one out. I'm taking pictures because I don't want to lose anything, and in case we need to select, I know where to go. So hold on. All right. So Bob Dylan again, figure before females or toys before boys.
Toys before boys? Heck yeah.
Oh man, this guy is killing it.
You gotta make a list. Don't forget any of these.
Oh no, I'm taking pictures of this. So when
good.
and then I'm gonna go over and then we're gonna select the winner. So if you just tune in again, we have a little contest here. So I'm asking everyone. So you guys can send a super chat in any amount, doesn't matter what amount it is, and tell us a fun code. Any code you want, short, long, whatever is the funniest. I will send you guys $25 from my personal account to yours. PayPal, direct PayPal. So that's what's going on.
I like.
All right, so we have a topic.
Goods and services.
Demand a refund.
This guy, I know, right? Demand a refund. Can you imagine? And for this one in particular, I'm gonna go with Aries. But we have 136 people watching. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Let's see if we can get 130 likes. The next sale window is gonna be announced very, very shortly. So very, very shortly. So stay tuned for that. Aries, I'm gonna go this one with you. Book of Boba Fett imminent is coming December 29th. We spoke about the Boba Fett 2-pack with the Tim what's his name? Tamora Morrison's Hesculp that is supposed to be released in December, right? It was pushed. Fennec still waiting to be announced. I know you mentioned this before. When are we gonna get Fennec?
You have to wonder. I say you are going to get Fennec, the official announcement, before the end of this year. That's my call. You have to also take into consideration with this Fennec Shand. It actually, the way that they teased the prototype, not only at the shows but in the pictures, I feel like a lot of collectors had forgotten that this figure doesn't just go with Boba Fett and the throne, but it goes perfectly with the Boba Fett 2-pack, which is going to get officially released before the end of this month for sure. So my, oh my, wouldn't that be a tandem? Wouldn't that be a great, duo or trio, I guess, if you will, to come out with before the end of the year? Having that 2-pack of Boba Fett, I know some collectors that are going to be getting 2 Fennecs just because they can display one of those, not only on the throne, but with the Boba Fett's from the 2-pack. It's the same exact outfit she wore there. And I believe it's possible that you're going to get a Fennec you're not only going to have Boba Fett. When he puts on different outfits in the book of Boba Fett, Dante, is it possible that Fennec Shand is also going to have perhaps a matching kind of different outfit as well? And I say yes. So I think this has to come out now.
Oh, man. I can wait. I just really can't wait. Josh, so we have another code here, Bloodsport 1, with a $2 donation. He says, Mike Foley's underwear. And then we have another one
Foley's,
here from Alex.
You need to have Mr. Sacco.
We're going to need a bigger server.
Yeah, I'm already looking into it, trust me.
What do you
think I'm doing here?
That is pretty funny.
That's actually pretty funny. And then we have another one here, JC with a $4.99. He says, at the end of Black Widow, Yelena is giving Hawkeye to Target. Will she show up in Disney Plus Hawkeye? Oh, this is an actual question.
It's a very long code.
Yeah, if this is a code, man.
You are not very creative, sir.
It's even got correct punctuation and everything. Oh
I know. All right, so for this particular question, I don't know who here have seen the Hawkeye so far.
I have not.
Not this week's episode.
Not me neither. Not this week. I saw the first 2.
So far, no, nothing about her. Just Echo.
Okay, so at the end of Black Widow, Yelena is giving Hawkeye as a target. Will she show up? Well, if that's happened in the movie, I think so. I haven't seen Black Widow movie yet, so hopefully one day. Hopefully one day. But thank you so much, JC, for the $4.99 super chat. We really appreciate it. And before I continue with Josh, we have another one, and this one is actually pretty funny.
Really? I like that one. I like that one.
You guys have really good imagination, man.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you again, Brett, the movie guy, for the $1.99 donation. Appreciate it, my friend. That's actually pretty funny too.
I'm trying to think what I could do, because I don't want to give you any money, but I want to come up with a code. So I mean, this is hard.
Should I flush this?
No.
Okay, if you're looking at the chat,
that would be a really good idea to look at the chat.
And look at the chat and look what's going on right now. And what was the code again? Easy?
Rulia
Easy.
Jobbers.
Easy. What was the code? Easy.
Really a jobbers.
If he
I
dies,
love that.
he dies. That's the actual code. If he
Do we
dies,
actually
he
give?
dies.
Is it time?
Yeah.
Oh, so.
Yeah, the chat.
Do,
I'm gonna
do they
flash on
have
the
to
screen.
type in? Do they have to type in the 3 dots?
They don't have to do a thing. They
No,
just need to
no,
go to
they-
the site. I was just trying to be quiet so that we didn't get another like insanity rush.
Yeah.
We
So,
figured that out. Yeah.
Those who are interacting can see,
Right.
or maybe the site crashed because we started talking about it again.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Okay, so Desi, we need a Fennec,
Mm-hmm.
and it has to be out at least announced before the show, because I'm assuming the version that is going to be announced has to be from the Mandalorian.
Yep. I'll say it again. I need robot guts, and then I'll pick her up. And a head sculpt, of course. If it doesn't come with a head sculpt, then, probably pass on it. But head sculpt, robot guts, put her out now. She goes with Book of Boba. She goes with the man. She probably won't be from Book of Boba. She'll probably be from Mando season 2, right?
Yeah, I agree.
It's a great character. How do you not put that out with everything else you're putting out from Mando? Jesus, come on.
Josh, how long is going to be the window?
Another 10 minutes.
Another 10 minutes. So
10:30.
10:30.
Yep.
10:30. You have until 10:30 to
do things.
To do things and
To
use
do
the code.
things, you know.
Use the code we mentioned. So if someone wants to remind the people in the chat what the code is, get ready. Easy Company Collectibles, Fennec Shant.
Fennec, just like Desi said, I want to lift up her shirt like I always do in all my other Hot Toys, and check out the robot guts. Gotta have it. I don't see her coming
Like a cable
anytime-
type of thing?
like a cable type of thing. The hot bod, hottie with a naughty body. So I want to see her before we close out the year. That'll be perfect. That'll be nice because it'll be a nice callback to Mando, and it'll hype up the next Boba Fett show. But I don't see any, Hot Toys coming at us with some teases or what's going on, anything with Book of Boba. But like Fabio or Aries would say, they surprise us. So they may surprise us for the Book of Boba. Just as the same day it releases, next day they drop a Fennec on us. That will make people go crazy, and pre-order money will just fly out the window. So it could be a smart decision for them to do that. But yes, I would definitely get.
It will be, it will be a good move, a good move, especially Fabio, if they decide to release the Boba Fett from the Mandalorian, the one with Tamar Morrison's head sculpt. That would be great if they do that and then they announce Fennec.
Anything coming out of Mandalorian, Book of Boba is going to sell regardless. And what's going to be crazy is not only the old fans, but all the new fans are going to, discover this character, and they're just going to go nuts over it. And you're going to see the sales are going to be insane. And I think that's why Hot Toys does this. They'll release a figure, and then like they've been doing with Mandalorian, they'll release one, and then the one with the head sculpt, and because they're selling anyway. You know what I mean? So they don't. Right. I don't think they care about flooding the market with their own stuff.
Yeah, that's true. I really think that we're gonna see Fennec coming sooner rather than later. I mean, they have to do it. It's taking a long time. And really hope, fingers crossed, that it is announced as my friend Aries said, the Hot Toys Wizard. But then we got the trailer from Boba Fett. I'm gonna go again with Aries, and we saw. I think we're gonna see now the backstory, what happened with Boba Fett. And I'm excited to see this show. I mean, I think we're gonna see a lot of things.
Yeah. I saw this, the other day, and I, watching all the videos and whatnot, reaction to it as well. I mean, the back to tank, wow. I mean, you have to wonder, is this like, is this on Tatooine? Was this the Tusken Raiders? when they were kind of restoring him? Is this did he go, is he going off world? Is this something because the face does look a lot cleaner now. I mean, you're definitely going to get another. You're not just going to get one extra edition of Boba Fett. Let me tell you something, baby. Book of Boba Fett series. I'm pretty sure, at the very least 2 versions of Boba Fett besides, the ones that we've seen from The Mandalorian. But are you kidding me? But that's another thing with those head sculpts too. Not the kind of those head sculpts from Boba Fett on the throne. I don't know what you guys all think about it. And Boba Fett from the 2-pack, it looks like it's really cleaned up now.
Yeah, I think this scene is just restoration for his eyebrows.
Yeah, so I don't know, Easy, if they're gonna. I don't mean they could come out with. I think you're gonna get different head sculpts now, different versions of Boba Fett.
Revisioned eyebrows, the all new Boba Fett 2022.
There's a code right there, something with eyebrows, baby. There you go.
Eyebrows. Well, speaking of Fennec, I think that Fennec will sell well. I mean, like this is like Boba Fett's partner in crime now. This is
I think it'll sell great.
Definitely.
I mean, that's why I think you're gonna. And Josh, you were saying it in the beginning. They're coming out with a lot of figures before they're even coming out with the movie or the show. Certainly, they're going to come out with the figure that was already in the show, Mandalorian, before this show.
They're going to have like 5 different Fennec's if they're watching this talk show.
Yes, and guys, again, looks like we got another,
It
bots
leaked. I tried to sneak
leaked
it.
again. So
I tried to sneak it.
Right. So again, use the secret code that we mentioned before. It's in the chat, so check it out. It's there. I actually put it, only the word. I'm not gonna flash it. So if you
everyone who messaged me got their piece, by the way. So definitely use that code.
Okay. Use the code that I put in the chat, and you have until what time, Josh? 10:30, right?
5 more minutes.
5 more minutes.
5 more minutes to message the Facebook page and reserve your piece if the site's not working.
Right.
Everyone who messaged me got their piece. That's why I've looked serious half this stream.
Right. Right. And this is good. I mean, hopefully in the future we'll do this again. This is the first time we try this, and I mean, apparently we had a lot of traction. So next time will be much better. So just we try. We had the heart to do this with good intentions, right? But
try to
still
have Julia Roberts on next time, Dante. Invite her in.
I know. Desi, we have this Boba Fett. We're gonna know what happened with him, how he was shitted out. What's the name of that creature?
Sarlacc.
What happened? I mean, like, oh my god, my stomach hurts. Here we go.
How he was
slowly, baby.
He was slowly digested over the course of 10 days. No, I think this scene is probably not a flashback because, like we were saying, the scars don't seem to be there, right? So I think this is back to Boba,
right?
And now he doesn't have the scars anymore. And this probably is during the show. I'm not saying there won't be flashbacks, but just this particular scene. Also, the shape of the helmet is different.
It's different,
yeah. I was noticing that too.
Yeah, interesting.
And
but it's cool.
And Josh, before I go to Desi, Josh, do you want to do another sell via the Facebook? We're gonna finish the stream in 7 minutes. So after it's closed, after the stream is over, we're gonna give another secret code. I'm gonna put it in the chat. I'm not gonna flash it on the screen. So you can do it through Facebook, not to the website, because it's gonna crash again, and we don't want to have that, right, Josh? Correct. So you're gonna, after the 10:30, which is the time that is gonna close this window, we're gonna have another code. I'm gonna put it in the chat, and then you're gonna reach out Josh from Comic Concepts through Facebook, and then you can reserve whatever you want. And again, that's gonna have a window as well, right?
So I've gotten a lot of messages about our payment plans in all of this. So literally, if you check out with PayPal, we offer PayPal Pay in 4 and PayPal Credit. PayPal Credit will do a hard credit pull, but you will have 6 months to pay it off, and we will ship it immediately. That is interest and fee free. For the lighter purchases like Hot Toys and stuff, Anything under 1,500, we have PayPal Pay in 4, which is a soft credit pull, interest and fee free. We'll ship it immediately, and you will take over a payment plan with PayPal and pay over 6 weeks. Just FYI. It's a very
FYI.
unique payment plan we offer at Comic Concepts. You won't really see it at other websites because it's only offered to businesses that have been with PayPal for a long time and have trusted membership. So it's pretty sweet.
Okay, so again, final call. In 1 minute, the window is going to close. If you use the secret code, which I put it on the chat, that's going to be the code that you're going to use for you to get whatever you want, 10% off, in-stock items only. And then we're going to have another window after this live stream ends. And again, it's going to be for a few minutes as well with a code that we're going to put together. Actually, let's do this. The winner, okay, let's do this. We're going to use the code that whoever is doing a super chat for any amount, and you give us a funny code, right? If you are the winner, I'm going to give you $25 via PayPal, right? And that code is going to be used for the next window. How about that?
I like
Right?
it. I like
So
it.
you have 5 minutes, 5 more minutes to do any amount of the super chat. Doesn't matter what it is. Just give us a made up funny code, and the winner, we're gonna decide the winner. That's gonna be the code that is gonna be used for the next window for the 10% sale for in-stock items. Easy Company Collectibles. Are you curious to know what happened with Boba Fett?
I kind of know because they don't want to put makeup on him every time they film an episode. But
you go.
the other reason is just, I mean, it's as simple as this scene right here. He sat in some funny liquid and he did some funny things to his body and he felt really good.
He drank some spotchka too.
I know.
And drank Skabachka. I mean, I'm curious to see what the show does because obviously they're doing it here. So I'm curious to see what they did that brought his eyebrows back. I want to know. I want to know. And Desi pointed out the helmet's different. Is it the dome? Like the width?
It's definitely the width. It's skinnier, and I know why. Because the Mandalorian helmet is so much skinnier. The proportions just look better. But there's also something about that dome. Maybe it's just because it's skinnier that the dome looks taller. I'm looking at my EFX.
Yeah, I do like I like the OG big outstretched look. Of course, that's being, biased on the OG series, but
yeah,
I don't know.
It is
that
different.
An official image? Or is it like Photoshopped? And I'm wondering if maybe it was like kind of
they squeezed it.
They squeezed it.
Skewed, yeah.
Because it's kind of weird. I mean, that would be like, wow, if they changed the helmet, Desi, you're talking about, forget about changing the paint jobs. You're talking about a lot of new figures.
You're going against the fandom there. Book of Boba. Let me see if that's real. Because that is a pretty big change for me.
Maybe it's just his image, right? But I mean, just this image.
Yeah.
Looks,
In the
looks
show,
different.
like if you see, it's kind of like widened over here. It may be, it's pretty wide in the picture.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it could just be the other picture then.
Yeah, I think it's the
It
picture.
could be the picture. Yeah, it looks wide over there.
Yeah, I think it's the picture. 120 people watching. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Please follow everyone. We're gonna finish the stream in a couple more minutes. You still have 2 minutes to send your code via super chat, whatever is funny. If you win, you get $25. And the winner of the super chat with the code, that code will be used for the next window of sale. So you still have a few minutes to.
For reference, here's
Submit.
his hands next to his helmet in the same image. He's taking in the same scene. He's taking his helmet off.
That looks skinny.
It looks kind of skinny.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It looks, yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
Definitely, he was working out, man.
Definitely. For sure. For sure.
They're going to have the Rocky music and everything going during that scene. The tank is going to jump out of there.
If you just tuned in right then,
Oh my God.
You got a prize.
All right, Fabio, you have the last word about the Book of Boba Fett.
I love it. No.
it was great.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I mean, he wrote it, so he knows.
It's gonna be good.
It was amazing. All right. Okay. So now let's select the winner of the little contest that we have. So if you guys want to submit your last super chat, you have literally a few seconds. If you don't do it, then, all right. So let's see where we start here. Okay, so let's start this one. Okay, this was the first one, right? Julia Roberts for your mama. Okay, this is the other one.
Wait, should we take a tally of votes every one you go through, or
That's gonna be a
so,
lot.
So let's.
yeah, it was kind of somebody's got to write this down.
How many do we have?
So we have. I think we have like 7. Let's see. Okay, this is one.
Mhm.
So how can we? Okay, how can we make this fair?
We listen to everyone cheering in the audience, and the loudest wins.
That's it. That's it.
Just lots of hands in the chat.
Okay, so let's label every. If you like any of this, you just put a number, right? This is gonna be 1, right? So you learn for your mama is number 1. Number 2, Cobra's collection says Clipper King OG. Let me go number 3. Fabs has abs. That's 3. 4. I now live in a emoji case. Number 4. Number 5. Figures before females or toes before boys. That's number 5. Number 6. Mike's Foley's underwear. Number 7. We're gonna need a bigger server.
True, we do.
Number 8. Release the Spashka cut. All right. So I'm gonna flash it again. Okay, and you guys gonna give us a number 1 to 8. So I'm gonna go back again. So we can be fair here.
We need full participation.
Full participation.
Come on,
Who-
guys.
Who's voting?
Come on, guys.
Well, the audience is gonna vote, and then we're gonna vote as well, and then that's the winner, right?
We'll vote after the audience. We don't want to influence.
Yeah, we'll vote after the audience. And to be fair, we're gonna give you. It's 10:36 p.m. Eastern, so you have until 10:40, 4 more minutes, right, to vote. Okay, so number 1, Julia Roberts for your mama. Number 2, Clipper King OG. Number 3, Fabs has abs. Number 4, I now live in a emoji case. 5, figures before females or toys before boys. 6, Mike Foley's underwear. 7, we're gonna need a bigger server. And 8, release the Spashka cut. All right, so you have 3 minutes to decide either 1 to 8, and then we'll vote here. All right, so while the people are voting, I'm just gonna flash a question for you guys. So, what is your favorite figure in your collection? I'm gonna start with easy on this one.
Gotta be my Anakin Skywalker. Like I said with the Grails, it's gotta be Annie. That guy has a lot of influence on my whole entire collection. And one of those figures can't say never because everything has a price on it, but one of those never sell items. I just absolutely love Anakin. So I can relate to the guy.
Can you now?
Fabio?
Well, I can't just pick one, but right now, at this moment, Venom. Venom is my favorite figure right now.
Really?
By far. Right now, yes. 100%.
Aries.
Yeah. Right now today. Right now today. It's this one, baby.
Hey, stop that.
Or is it possible that it's this one?
This man said
Oh,
or.
Lando Calrissian.
You know, honestly, right now it's both of those. But
Josh.
tomorrow it'll be different. It'll probably be Dark Side Anakin again.
Tomorrow different. So every day we have a new favorite figure. What about yours, Josh?
I'm literally looking around. I don't know. And you guys aren't gonna know it. I think, besides Tyrael, I know I've talked about him. I think my other favorite. I have like two other favorites. It's the Iron Studios 1/3 Batman Black variant, which is basically Batman. He's got swappable hand parts, mouthpiece, and he's standing on a bat signal that's been graffitied by the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really nice piece. And then I definitely know you guys don't know this piece. It's called Guts the Black Swordsman. It's the
Guts.
first.
That
It's
is.
the first
that one.
Berserk Prime 1 statue.
Is that really gory?
It's huge.
It's
I know-
really gory.
I know all of
It's
them are.
massive. I absolutely love the piece. I have to get up to turn on the lights in the display. So let's get through everyone, and then I can show you guys the pieces I'm talking about.
Desi, what's your favorite in your collection?
Hot Toys. Easy already said Anakin, so I'll go with 89 Joker. Those are my two favorites. So just 89
Ooh.
Joker.
Oh, we can both say Anakin.
Anakin.
We can.
Let's say it at the same time.
Anakin.
Statue wise, Prime 1, Guyver 1.
Man, I don't know which one is my favorite, man, because I love all of them. I would go with Captain Rex because I give it a 10 in the review. So if you haven't seen the review, link here, there.
Now, was that 10 a bias 10, like because you love the character, or was it?
Well, bear in mind, I haven't seen. I'm still watching the Clone Wars, so this is.
That's true.
I'm almost done with season 1. I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like this is my. When I saw the character in the first season, I kind of like it.
So, Dante, listen, I got a question for you because you gave Rex that 10. Is it possible that 2-pack Boba Fett can also get a 10? What say you?
Dante's gonna
I
be hard on
say
it.
maybe. I'll have to see it, but so far it has all the ingredients to be a 10. So just so you guys know, 1041. So the vote is over. So how many? Okay, so let's see how many we have. So we have one number 3. We have one number 6. 1 4. 1 8. 2 3s. 2 8s. 3 3s. 1 2 3 7s. I lost count. So we have
You're all winners. You each get 25.
two 8s. How many 4s? 2 4s. And 1 2 3 4 5. Well, we have 6 7 so far. And 1 2 3 4 5 5 8s, right? So we have 5 8s, and we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7s. So let me just flash the 7 again. We're gonna need a bigger server. That's the number 7.
Hey!
That's the number 7. So now let's that's the chat vote, right? So that's their favorite, number 7. So Fabio, what's your favorite?
3, duh.
Okay, Fabio's 3. Easy.
Mine was gonna be Toys Before Boys. I forgot which number was that, but I think
Toys.
I think it was pretty cheeky. Oh,
Okay, so Toys Before is, let me see. 1
Six, I believe.
2 3 4 5 6 7. Wait, what is it? Did I miss it?
I think it was 6.
1 2 3. Oh yeah, 4. No, number 4.
4. Oh,
4. Yeah. What about you, Eris?
I love them all, actually. I appreciate everybody putting them in. I'm going to have to go with 2, though, because he mentioned, hey, just love Aries. So 2.
You just can't go wrong with that.
And what about you, Josh?
The one that says I live in a Maji case.
Okay,
I really enjoyed that one.
Okay, so that's what number is 1, 2. That's number 3. Okay. Desi?
I was gonna pick number 3 as well.
Number 3. I live in the Moji case. Okay. So we got how many 8s we got? We got. Let's see. All right. So now let's count the 8s again because that was the bigger one, right? So we got. Sorry, the 7s was the bigger one. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 7s, right? And 8 we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4, right? There's 4 or 5. Hold on, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4. Okay, and then how many? Because 3's a lot of 3 people vote 3. So let's see how many 3's we got. We got 1, 2, 2 and 3, 5. 5 3's. And let's say, well, 4 is not gonna make it. 4 it has 1. So the winner is number 7. 7 is a winner.
Cheers.
7 is a winner. Congratulations. So I'm gonna
Congratulations.
So the winner is actually Flash right now. We're gonna need a bigger server. So write this down because this is gonna be the code for the next window.
Yep.
Right, Josh? And I'm gonna
Yep.
also put it on the chat. And before I take this out, we are gonna need bigger server.
Now
Okay,
remember, guys, this is the code to message Comic Concepts should the site crash.
Right. Right.
You do not have to enter that in at checkout. The 10% sale on all in stock is automatically applied unless the site crashes for the 3rd friggin' time because we need a bigger server.
Yes. And what is the window? What time are you closing the
I'll give it an hour. Have fun. Go nuts.
Okay, so you have 1 hour, so until
Everything in stock.
11:46 p.m. If the system crashes, you're gonna use the code that I put on the chat. Only if the system crashes. You don't need to put the code when you do the checkout at the website.
Correct.
So you're gonna use that code. If the system crashes, you're gonna message Josh through Facebook, and you have 1 hour until 11:46. All right. And that's all I have for tonight. I hope you guys enjoy. It was fun, and I know it dragged a little bit because this is the first time we're doing this. Next time it will be much better, of course. What's going on at Easy Company Collectibles?
EA Sports. It's in the game. I'll message you after, Josh. I'll message you after for the DeLorean.
Yes, sir.
I'm just kidding.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Jesse, what's going on? What's going on with the Metamorphic Customs?
Same thing as always. Dioramas might have some new interesting things and developments. Hopefully in the month of December.
Oh yeah. Speaking of dioramas, Daisy, I got a new one. So
here's another
that
one.
means.
I do indeed. So new things coming in the month of December. So should be interesting. That's for sure.
Fabio.
Collection tour part 2 coming soon. Waiting for somebody to help me out, and then part 3 is being recorded next week, I believe. Next week, and then that's gonna be up next, and then we'll see what else is coming up.
Remember, James Cameron takes longer time to do their film, so this is no exception with Mr. James. Eris, what's going on at the Cantina?
Whole lot going on at the Cantina. I will be live tomorrow night with the Market Show live at 6 p.m. Eastern. So book it on your calendars. Look for me all out there for sure. and that's about it. We'll just leave it for tomorrow, baby.
And I'm gonna be there tomorrow as well.
You're going to be there tomorrow as well. Yes.
Josh, this is your final chance to finalize the sale so people know what's going on.
God, let me tell you guys. Right now the site is live. It's doing okay. We only have 100 people viewing it, around 100, I should say. Please don't tell anyone else outside of this chat. This is again for the chat. At least give it 15 minutes before we leak again that this is live again.
Right.
There was a lot of people. About 20, 30 things were purchased. So things may be out of stock right now. Just, I'm sorry. But everyone who messaged me was taken care of. So I'm actually not sorry. So this has been wonderful. I love you all. I really appreciate the support you guys have been giving Comic Concepts. We just partnered with Infinity Studio, which is well known for their life-size busts and lifelike statues, as well as anime statues that are coming. They made actually Easy Company has the bust behind them, the Batman. They make beautiful stuff. So if you need anything like that, come check it out. We're one of the official North American retailers. We're working on a bunch of other partnerships. Hot Toys are going strong. You guys are always wonderful with the 6-scale community. And gosh, if you have any questions, write us. If you have any questions about collecting, message me. We sell Magicase. We're an official retailer for North America for Magicase. If you need help customizing a display, I'm here for you. I'll give you honest opinions because I'm a collector myself. Literally, hold on, working with Magicase. So, anything you need, let me know. There's my Batman. There's my Grail.
That's a cool one.
There's my Grail, and that's the guts. It's a beautiful piece.
It's gory as crap. They make,
but it's gorgeous. It's gory, gorgeous. You're just jealous, man.
I'm
You're just mad because you didn't buy the DeLorean.
I'm squeamish.
I know. But thank you everyone for watching. I mean, we try our best to make this happen. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. We have a new show which was released this Wednesday. It was released Wednesday called Between Collectors. I got a really good feedback about it. It was only 4 of us, 4 different collectors. You're going to see this pattern going forward. It's going to be live every Wednesday for now at 8 p.m. Eastern, and it's for about an hour and 15 minutes. So check it out. Episode 1 is currently live. I'm going to be at Aries show tomorrow. What time was Aries again?
6 o'clock, 6
p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be with Aries at 6 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be with Wolfoxification Sunday as well. I think it's 8 o'clock. Don't quote me on the time. As soon as he shares that information, I'll send it to you guys so you guys will know. And we have the unboxing review of the 1/4 scale Mando coming next week. And anything that is released, you'll see it in the channel. So thank you so much, guys. You have until 11:46 p.m. We have 1 hour to buy whatever you want at Comic Concepts. If the website crashes,
in stock
items only. If the website crashes, you can go message him on Facebook and use the code which is in the chat, number 71. So that's the code that you guys are gonna use. And thank you so much again. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and as always, be well and see you around in the next video.